All right. Let's get to it. Just want to quickly give a shout out to Robzy 10 for the follow. Adam Flash, ADM Flash for the follow. So we're doing the Enforcer BeAPro. We might end up hopping over to Chell drop-in with the power cagers, but for now we're doing Enforcer BeAPro. So where we left off, I've got 27 points in 17 games. We're gonna play Arizona. Let's just quickly see. No skills. We'll leave the perks. Let's just get right into a game here. I think I'm on the first line. I'm 73 overall now.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Canucks had their hands full with the Rangers. Vancouver powers their way to victory in this one. The Hawks battled it out against the Hurricanes. Carolina topples their opponents with a strong effort.
Is on
the
Arizona.
Blue Jackets were hoping to play spoiler against the Stars. Columbus posts the win in a tightly contested affair. Hi everybody, welcome to Hockey Town here in Detroit, Michigan.
So let's get some hits, let's get some fights.
Arizona's extended road trip finally comes to an end tonight, and they need this to come to an end.
We are on the first line.
It's been surprising in talking to the players. They have said that they felt pretty good on this trip, yet they've got no results. Here's their last chance for a little bit of positivity from this trip.
Oh yeah, that's a good start.
On him in the open ice. Loses possession after he takes a little hit.
Yep. Oh, don't give it away.
He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Here's a chance. Puck grabbed by Mantha.
Right here. Oh.
The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Can't keep a hold of it after
wide
that
open.
hit. Across the line.
Puts him offside.
Quick pass to Keller.
See ya. Sets him up for a big hit from me.
Couldn't make that one happen. Quick pass to Phil.
There you go.
James, he's only one goal away from the next plateau.
Open, man.
He's really working the puck now.
Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a chance right in the
Oh, look at that.
On the one-timer.
What a shot.
Wow, this is like a practice drill here, James.
Phew.
He's so open in the high slot. The pass is on the shooting spot, and he just hammers it home.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Detroit's ahead 1-0. Now over to Mantha. Quick feed to Nemeth. And he takes a shot. Denied by Kemper. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 the score. Detroit's won the draw and they'll go to work.
Oh, I set him up for the one-timer there too.
Great defensive play. The Coyotes carried along the wall. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Puck sent over to Stetcher.
ATSO, thanks for the lurk, man.
The Red Wings have it in the offensive end.
Whether you come back or not.
Detroit's gained possession along the boards.
Hopefully you come back, but if not, have a good night.
Here he is from the slot. Oh, what a save with the stick by Kemper. Demers works the puck in his own zone. Arizona's in now. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone.
Oh, that's change.
Close. Great stick save by Grice. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bertuzzi. Pokes it away in his own end. Slides it on over to Keller. Strong defensive effort. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone.
All right. Got the first goal. Let's get another one here. Oh, we're tied too. Okay. I see,
Past
I
the
see.
halfway mark of this period, it's all tied up. The Red Wings win the
Oh, look at that.
faceoff.
TSO accepted my friend request.
The
What
Coyotes get
a
hold
great
of the
guy.
puck along the boards.
Be sure to follow TSO.
Stick save by Grice.
TSO Game
There he is,
X
wristed on net. Big
on
stop by the
Twitch.
keeper.
Really sharp, never loses sight of the
There
puck
we
to
go.
make the second save.
He plays
Steps
goalie,
inside.
and he's really good at
Arizona's
goalie,
got the
actually.
puck along the boards.
Better than me,
Moves
that's for
it to
sure,
step
because
on.
I've only
Slides
played
it
goalie
across
like
to
twice in
Kessel.
this game.
Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
And then obviously
Sent in
if
deep,
he
and they'll
plays
go off
defense.
for a
I haven't seen him
change.
play forward, I don't think, but I'm sure he's good at forward too.
Picked up along the boards by Krause.
And he plays other games too, so yeah, he's definitely a good
Detroit's
follow.
got the puck. And he connects with the long bomb. Takes the feed. And that one's stopped. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And that one's broken up. Great block there. Handles the puck. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Grabbed along the boards by Kessel. Still keeps a hold of the puck. A little crashing and banging.
Yeah.
The turnover. Sends it
Oh,
over.
that was a terrible pass.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves it over to Stepan. And he can't hang on after that hit. Slides the puck across to Stetcher. They've got numbers.
Right
It's a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Came up with the save on that play.
Nobody's passing it to me.
Clark's offensive game is varied. He can score, he can pass, he creates for others, but he doesn't need much time to
Look at
deliver
that,
his
leading
shot.
the league
He's
in
among the
points.
league leaders in points because of that.
Here in the late going of the frame, we got a tie game.
I'm not even like putting up the points as much as I would if I was
It's
like
official.
a
Period number 1 is in the
skilled
books.
forward. Like I'm still leading the league. Although most of those are assists. I
Back on
think
the
I have
ice
like
after
7
the
or 8
first
goals.
intermission.
Well, now I
Red
have 8
Ferraro,
goals.
James Cybulski ready to bring you the call for period number 2. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second.
I'm
Well,
wide
we've got
open,
over 20
man.
minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Detroit's focus going forward is going to be to hold on to the puck much better than they did in that turnover-prone first period.
Ronix taking it from his own end. Tries to get it over to Merrill. Here's a short pass to Clark.
There we go.
He scores!
Well, that's a nice one. 200 career goals for him now.
Detroit's gone up by 1 here in this second period.
Pretty important goal to get to break the tie here as you get into the middle frame, and now you have a chance to control maybe the way the game's played.
And that one's broken up.
Oh,
And
there's a
he's tripped
trip.
up on the play.
Somebody gonna fight me,
Referee's
maybe?
hand goes up here.
Fight.
Tempers flaring.
Oh, Phil Kessel's not gonna
bump
fight.
together,
Jeez.
little friction. Looks like the guys want to get it going. Clark's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go
Phil
and fill
Kessel's
the dance
never
card
gonna
somewhere
fight.
else. Kessel's not
Unless you
interested
take
in
away his
dropping
hot
the
dog
mitts
or
and going at
something.
it.
No goals on the power play, and they still trail by 1.
Oh, they're going to rue that one. A chance to even the score here. They didn't get it done, and we go back to even strength.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Red Wings are looking to build on this 1-goal lead. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Coyotes gain possession along the wall. That's a textbook save by Kemper. The Coyotes will play it from the defensive zone. That's generally a no-fly zone with star
fighting.
players.
Yeah, they get
Schmaltz,
hit like
eh?
that. Somebody's going to get irritated, and guess what happens when they get irritated?
Oh, you can
Down
fight
go the
too.
mitt.
Go time.
Oh.
And down he
There
goes.
we go. Oh,
That's
man,
a
he put
clear
up a bit of a
winner
fight.
right there.
Ray, it looks like they're not done with each other down there.
No, they're going to bark at each other on the way to the penalty box, but into the box they go. Time to sit down.
Feeds the puck up to Mantha. Tries to get it to Clark. Here's a shot.
Where's
Huge
rebound?
stop by
Oh.
Kemper.
Clark's He's looking a little rejuvenated. He had that fight earlier. Now he had a 5-minute break to rest, but he's back at it, and a good shot on goal.
Directs it on over to Filppula. Up along the wing. Moves it to Clark. They go on the attack through center. Nice poke check. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Mantha's got it in the defensive end. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Taken along the wall by Filppula. And he stands tall in goal. Moves it quickly over to Chychrun. Blistering shot. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Scooped up along the wall by Chychrun. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And now it's over to Nemestikov. Receives the pass. And nearing the final minute of the second. Late goings of this period. Detroit's up 2-1, and the crowd has been enjoying this one. Filppula's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. A shot, and he makes the save.
Oh, there's the goal.
He scores!
There we go.
On the rebound, lights the left for the goal. The Red Wings have made their way back to center ice with now a little breathing room, a 2-goal lead late in the second.
After the initial rush on the bench, the coach was down and back on the bench, reminding everybody, don't take any time off. Let's get to the intermission where we are.
They've got numbers. Here's a shot, and he comes up with it.
Grice has played well here. He stopped the majority of the shots that he's faced, and his team's built a comfortable lead.
Oh, I had Kessel lined up, and it just didn't happen.
What a play. Can't hang on.
There we go. See ya, Kessel.
Against the wall.
There's a little anger in that hit. I mean, he had him closed off. He could have just eased them in, but he lowered the boom.
And the sound of the horn will wrap things up for period number 2 in what has been a tightly contested affair. What's in store for the third period? Let's tune in to find out just moments away. The officials are set. The players are set. Ray Ferraro between the benches is set. I'm James Cebulski. Let's go. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
Arizona's players have to be feeling a little frustrated. They've had much of the time of possession, but they're still chasing it. In a close game, James, the coach is showing a lot of confidence in his rookie. The youngster will go back on the ice here with the instruction of carry the play.
I mean, what do you think? I'm a two-way forward?
They don't want to sit back.
Interesting play as they try to preserve this lead here.
All I'm looking for is fights and hits. If I score, I score. But
the Red Wings have been
that's not my main priority. So
contributions leading 3-1. Made the stop on that play.
It's fights, boys. It's fights.
The Coyotes have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. And a solid job tying up his opponent. And now it's grabbed by Filppula. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. And a strong effort on that play.
Ooh, fight the captain.
Puck possession
Darn,
so
I wanted
critical.
to.
Another face-off coming up here.
Oliver Ekman-Larsson, I think, is the captain still.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Arizona's looking
See
to break
Phil
out.
Kessel.
Makes his
Have another
presence
sit
known
down.
on the ice. Passes over to Ekman-Larsson. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Takes the feed. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone.
Look at me, I'm wide open, man. Thank you.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead.
Clark's been a leader of this team offensively, and tonight
there we go.
Scores!
See ya.
And they are on a roll now, Razor.
You can start to see this game's going to run away if the goal scorer
Man, the
doesn't
speed
slow
that I added
down
to this
here.
player in the last
And
stream
with the two
just made
centers
such a
tangled up,
difference.
the winger skates away with
I
it.
actually skate by a player for once now. Even though my acceleration is like only 70 or something, it makes a huge difference.
Handles the pass at
With
center.
my speed being at
Quick pass to
86
Kessel.
or 85 now,
What a
instead
read
of
from the
80 or
goaltender.
75.
Nice pass.
I mean, deking is still a wild card, but
Centered out in front, and that
it
one's broken up by a
happens
great
here and there
defensive play.
successfully.
The Coyotes take it across
As
the
long as they
line.
don't do it too much.
From the slot, wrist shot, stopped by the goaltender. Quick feed to step on. Puck scooped up by Filppula. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Drives it to the crease, and he rings the post.
The Red Wings have a big, comfortable lead here. They're way up and in no danger in this game, but you know the shooter would want that one.
Detroit's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's blocked. Detroit's got the puck along the wall.
There we go.
Scores! Anthony Mantha! All right, we're going to get a goalie change here.
Oh, we already made him change the goalie.
Tonight, and they show no signs of slowing down in the third.
Jeez, it's
This has
only
been
5
almost a
goals.
perfect
It's not like
hockey
it's
game for them.
8
When they look
goals
at
or
the video,
something.
they're going to be really happy.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Detroit's now up by 4. Keller's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Cuts to the paint.
Oh,
The Red Wings have it
surprised that
from
wasn't
their
like a
own
head
end.
hit penalty or something.
Through center.
There we go.
Takes it at center.
Oh, damn.
Shuts him down. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. Filppula's exploring options with the puck. Made the stop on the play.
So we can
They
hit
go
this
on the
guy,
attack
trying
from the
to
left
dedrain
side.
everyone.
Picked up along the wall by Stepan.
Oh, Kessel, jeez. I should be able to go and try and fight him when he's so celebrating.
Arizona's back at center ice. They have a long way to go still here, though, Ray.
Yeah, get your scorers out there, James. Don't worry about the defensive end of the ice. You need goals.
The Coyotes have one of the louder fan bases in hockey, and they'll be in front of them loud and clear in the next little bit.
Power play.
First game of the homestead's always the toughest.
You know how
one
I
to
know
come
I'm on
off
the power
road,
play is because I'm on the
your
right wing.
energy's a little low. Sometimes the
time I'm
fans
ever on
can
the power
give you
play.
the shove that you need to go forward.
What
Oh,
a steal in his own end. The Coyotes move the puck in the defensive zone. From the left side, takes it at center. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. The Red Wings have it against the wall.
Clark's hungry for that third
Oh,
one.
I
He's
was trying
got
to pass
two.
it to him
He
a
took
lot
that
earlier
quick
than
little
that.
pass. Now he's a dangerous player.
Can't connect. Sends it down low.
Oh.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that goes
it's
off the
post.
post and out. Moves it to Chikrin. The Coyotes will play it in their own end.
Oh, there we go.
There's
5 on
the
3.
whistle penalty coming up.
You react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
They've been skunked on the
Oh, no,
power
they're not
play
putting
so
me
far
on.
tonight. So you have a little chat on the bench. Guys, notice some things that the penalty killers do, and you try to adjust one step ahead of them.
And now he tries to get it across to Rasmussen. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone.
Oh, come on.
And he regains control of the puck. Here he is in front. Buries it from the goal.
I always wanted to have
How's
a
my
fast
pass
start.
this
It's
good?
funny, you go no
It's like,
goals in
I think
3
it's only
games in the
like
middle of the
80.
year, nobody cares. At the start,
Somehow,
it really
like,
matters.
Detroit's
threading
taking a
these
playbook
passes
out of the
through.
Ray Ferraro school of hockey here. Just be aggressive, goal
When
after
you,
goal.
man, when you score, go get another one. You've got the other team down, go get more. Because you make yourself feel better, you build your own confidence, and you put this thing on cruise control.
The Coyotes played along the wing. Looks like there's a
That's a
delayed
penalty?
being called
What?
here by the officials.
Oh, I just
And
barely
there's
bumped
the
him.
whistle
That's
stopping the
stupid.
play. Let's see what the officials are
Oh
calling.
well, we're winning by a
Clark's
ton,
getting 2
so...
for interference here. He's off to the box.
Too late to the player. Once the puck's gone, you got to let him skate.
Failure? Come on. Freaking coach. We won the game and he's saying I failed. Okay. Okay. Calm down.
You guys are all doing the heavy lifting. These calls have been coming in nonstop. Let's welcome Brendan to the show from Burlington. Hi, Brendan.
Hey, I had to wait like 15 minutes to get onto the show tonight, but I gotta say it was totally worth it.
Oh, my likability went down. I got a couple goals, or
he
at
was
least one goal and then a bunch of assists.
Absolutely phenomenal. I'm just worried, like, is this the bar that is going to be set in the expectation so that he can do this every night?
You know what? The expectations are there 1,000%. And you know what? I feel like
makes
he can hit this every night. I feel like this guy's the limit.
Man, I appreciate the call. I appreciate the passion.
Right,
by the way, thanks for the patience. Sorry to keep you waiting that long, but man, like, listen to that excitement. This might be the sign of
Sim to Ottawa. Oh, a combo with the coach.
All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what. And it's always so much easier when things are going well, right? I mean, the team's winning. There's not a lot of issues. Sometimes it makes my show boring when a team's thriving, right? But my understanding was after practice earlier today, the coaching staff pulled the youngster aside and I think challenged him to see where can you be better. Yes, things going well right now, but is there room for improvement? I think the coaching staff sees that an opportunity to get a little bit more out of their youngster and see if they can try to move this win streak to maybe 6 games, because this team's humming right now. But I think if the youngster can maybe turn it up a little notch, they might be able to keep the good times going for an extended period. Meantime, when you look at some of the other issues going on around the league,
score 1 point
on
and
one of
win
the
the game.
hottest
Okay,
players in hockey right now, and I'll tell you what, everything he touches right now seems to light a lamp, right? Whether he's getting an assist, whether he's scoring, he's just on fire right now. And I'll tell you what, you want to put me down for a prediction, and I don't think this is a hot take at all, at least not as hot as the way he's playing right now. I'm telling you, I see a goal. I see a goal on the ice tonight in this one. There you go. I called it. Hopefully I didn't jinx him, but that's my prediction going into this one. What say you? Looking at some of the other
I really like Ottawa's new jerseys. They look really nice.
Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Ducks faced off against the Golden Knights. Anaheim pulverized the competition with this one. Ray, can you find a quiet spot before a game? Is there a place to calm down?
Everybody does it different. You can. I mean, I like to stay around the locker room. Some guys, like the rookie, get out into the bowl of the arena. They listen to some music. They might sit on the bench.
These jerseys kind of look weird from far away, though. The 2 thin stripes. I don't know if I like that very much. They need to be a little thicker, I think.
The Senators start with possession as we are now underway.
On the Detroit jerseys.
Risky play with the paddle, but it works.
I like how it looks on the Ottawa jerseys.
Move it in. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Merrill. And now he moves it to Mantha. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Taken by Ronick. Carlin Bade is down at ice level. CB, what's up?
Thanks, James. You know, this rookie's on a point streak right now. The coach is challenging him to keep the streak going, and social media is challenging him as well. Jay Truckle says the Rook's red hot. Keep burning them. Hashtag scoring streak, James.
I can't even keep up to all that. Thanks very much. That's why we have Carlin Bade as part of this broadcast team. Here's a short pass to Mantha.
Wow, they won't even pass it up.
And he slides it quickly to Nemestikov.
That's rude.
Intercepts it at center. More than half the period left to play. Still no score in this one. Ottawa's got it, and they're on the attack. Takes a shot, and that one's turned away. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Excellent stick work on the play. Takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Ronick. That pass doesn't go. The Red Wings go to work on offense. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Hit him.
Gets the puck over to Dadonov. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Puck picked up by
I'm in the net.
Ottawa's gained possession along the boards.
Oh, I wanted to hit Brady, but
thunderstruck.
Brady could check.
Headman pass.
Stupid change thing.
The centermen glide into position. Ottawa's got possession here in their own end. Tries to get the puck to Riley.
Oh, jeez. He hit me. That was a
Steps
weird
into
one.
the offensive end. Big play inside the defensive zone. Well, he's calling him out
good night.
now.
Clark's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
Oh, that was a bad
Quick
pass.
pass to Kachuk. Board out.
It's like both nets have some plexiglass in front of them. The puck will not go into the net. That one hits the crossbar and stays out.
Crouching down to knock it away. Quick feed to Mantha. Slides the puck over.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why isn't the pass
The Red
working?
Wings played along the
Jeez.
boards. Gives them
I
nothing
tried to
in
pass
front.
it right away there and it didn't work. Twice. Silly triggers. Not working.
Moves the puck across to Mantha. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Here's a chance behind the net. And he whiffs on it. And they can't convert on the play. Sends it
There you
out
go.
in front.
There's a goal. Very good, very good.
Teed him up perfectly.
Didn't get a point though, so I still have to get a point to make the coach happy.
They were ready to go. They were quick off the mark. Now that they've got the lead in the last half of this first period, they'll want to stretch it out before the first intermission.
Moves it to Clark. Shot on net. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Murray.
They're working really hard these
that
days
could have
to
been a
make
good
sure when they
1T.
stop the puck, it doesn't stay in front of them. If they can't stop it and catch it, they want that puck in the corner.
Here's a short pass to Shabbat. Moves the puck. Passes on over to Shabbat.
No, he's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone here.
And it's a quick pass to Fabry. On the doorstep. Can't connect.
He had that too. Alright, let's try and get a fight.
Here in this first period.
I
More
want to fight
shots and more
Brady
goals.
Kachuk
Just a better
so
all-around
bad.
execution. Takes possession off the draw. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Battle along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Anisimov stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Fabry.
I still got
Takes the
two
bump
enough.
and loses control of the puck. Quick pass to Clark. On the redirect. Puck grabbed by Mantha. And that pass goes awry.
Damn it.
Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Anisimov. Takes a shot. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. And now he angles it across to De Kaiser. Pass to Mantha. Here's a chance right out in front.
There's a
There
goal.
it is, but wait a second.
Oh, did they call it off? Oh
I
my
don't think
god.
this should count either, James.
That was
The
a nice
play is
goal.
waved off immediately.
That was a nice one, guys.
No change
there's
in
my
the
point
score as
that I need,
goal was waved
too.
off, and we are ready to drop the puck again. James Cebulski, Ray Ferraro bringing you all the action. Period number 2 is about to go. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
The Red Wings must love the way that this game is played out. They're controlling the majority of the shots, and they've got the one-goal lead.
Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. From the point, they take control of it. Picked up along the boards by Merrill. Here's a chance. Denies them in close.
Sometimes
it's
you're in
gonna go
close,
for the
there's no room
one-timer
to
there.
put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Trying to get back on the attack now. Here he is on the backhand. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net.
Oh man, he's
Let's
frustrated.
fight Brady.
And they're gonna go.
Yes, there we go. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, and he
Oh
hammers
yeah,
him
I
and
got
sends
him.
down to the ice.
That's a clear
He
decision
dodged a
there.
few of them, but I still got him. Beauty.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Feeds the puck to Anisimov. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Saucer pass across. Handles the puck.
I'm right here
Gains
with
the
you.
zone through center. Right up front. And they can't connect. Turns it away. Slides the puck down low. And sends it just out of reach. Takes a shot with the stop.
That's right there for the
Red Wings
rebound,
get
too.
nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Tosses it on to Zaitsev. Moves it to Tierney. Receives the pass. And he denied that opportunity.
The Chuck's back at it. Looks like the rambunctious part of his game is over.
Maybe.
And it's now time to play hockey again.
He did
The Red
lose,
Wings have
so I
been the
wouldn't
more
blame him for wanting
active
to fight
squad,
again
and
to
they
try and
continue
win.
to lead late in the second period. Ottawa's won the faceoff. The Red Wings look
I'm
to
wide
start
open.
the
There we
transition
go.
game.
Oh,
Across the line from center. Trying to shake free. And that just falls apart.
well, that's not what I wanted to do at all.
From that. That's a good-looking play that leads to nothing.
Slides the puck across.
Poke check him, poke check him. There we go.
Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Here they are on the attack. Snapper from the slot.
Oh.
Big save. Denies him again.
Nice work in there. After the first stop, he's got to find the puck to save the second.
Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 to score. Fabry's won the draw. And now he moves it quickly to
Ooh,
Clark.
that was a hard shot.
Denies him with the save. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. White's won the face-off. Here's a short pass to Tierney. Gains the zone. Shot from the wall. Turns him away. And now it's grabbed by Stone. Jabs the puck away.
Skate, 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 skate.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack.
Oh,
Slides
what
the
are
puck
you
to
doing?
White. Moves it quickly over to
How's that a
Tierney.
bad line change? We were still in the neutral zone.
James Samolsky, Ray Ferraro ready to bring you all the action. Period number 3 is set to get underway. The Red Wings win possession here in the open ice and tries to make a diagonal pass to Clark. Move to the middle.
Ooh,
Here he
that
is,
would've been
shot
nice.
right in front. That opportunity is rejected. Here he is in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
I like the way he tracks the puck here. He's got to find it, and then he gets his body right in front of it. That's a good save.
Blocked in traffic.
Hit him.
Quick pass to Kachuk. They've got the defense outnumbered.
Hit him.
Misses high.
Not a bad shot. He just tried to make it too perfect and shoots it over the crossbar.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Manthas moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it quickly to Merrill.
Oh,
Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Dadonov. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Merrill's lugging the puck. Good hit on the play. And here's the pass to Bertuzzi.
still 1-0. Gotta get that
Feeds
point.
it on over to Dadonov. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck ahead to Kachuk.
Oh,
Rocks
see
him.
a good check.
Moves it to Galchenyuk. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Ronnick's got the puck in his own zone. Detroit's on the attack. Centering pass.
Oh,
And
man.
that's taken by the defense.
Ottawa's done a really nice job positionally tonight. They've stolen the puck
Oh,
every time, it
jeez.
seems, when they
Keep
needed
losing
to.
the puck.
Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Galchenyuk. Answered the call there. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Red Wings lead it 1-0. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Slides it over to Fabry. Look out. He's set.
Yeah, after the teammate got hurt, he jumped right in. He's going to make him try and pay a price.
We got ourselves a fight here. Oh, and down to the ice he goes.
That was one of the quickest fights I've had. Jeez. He had no chance on that one.
I don't like when the guys start throwing them like that. Somebody looks like they're going to get hurt every time. But I don't know that the home guy did very well there.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off.
I don't know if I'll get to play again. I might fail this challenge. We shall see. No, we got 3 minutes, so I gotta get a point maybe on the empty net or something.
And he gains the zone here. Pokes it away in his own end.
There we go.
A little back and forth. Textbook stop by Murray. The Red Wings aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late
on
in
the
this
right
third
side
period.
right now. Yeah, looks like it.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Gets it out of his own end. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one. Strong defensive effort. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Moves it quickly over to Brown. Here's a shot denied by the goaltender.
Evgeny Dadonov.
A lot on the line here.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to play another shift, so that sucks.
That's all she wrote from this one.
At least we got the win.
Take a moment to appreciate. Well, there he is. The man getting it done tonight was the one between the pipes.
I wouldn't say goaltending is everything, but it's darn close. Like, you cannot win with average goaltending, and
show continues. We'll get to the phones in just a moment, but how about the rookies' performance out there on this night? Wow. Was challenged to be, can you give us more? And the coaching staff saw an opportunity to say, hey, I think there's more you can give. You know what? The youngster delivering certainly showed that there was more to give as they extend that winning streak and keeps the good times going. And the home crowd loving that, as I can see on social media here, and taking all sorts of calls we'll get to in just a quick moment. Let's go to the phones here now. Who's on line one? Well, as they always say, good things come to an end, and the point streak finally comes to an end. And you know what? I'm kind of surprised it did, because he played so well. Like, he still had a good game out there, contributed, had opportunities, but just couldn't get that point. And again, the streak is over. But it's always time for a new one, right? Look at some of these other numbers, though, as we kind of dive into other. Certainly the result that they were hoping for and they executed on last night. All right, back to the phones we go. It's John in High River. John, how are you?
Well, I thought it was a nice win, but was our rookie even out there?
Well, I wouldn't say he had a hat trick or a 4-point effort or anything along those lines, but I think that one thing I've noticed from the coaching staff, they seem to be working with him a little more in terms of away with the puck.
Well, what does that have to do with his performance tonight? Do you even know anything about hockey? I watched this guy and he was non-existent.
All right, if you're just going to act like a clown on the air, we're going to simply move along, because I know that Frank's waiting patiently on line number 7.
Guys on the radio, that's funny.
All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Red Wings were in a dogfight on the road up against the Senators. Detroit tightened it up about as good as they can with a shutout win. The Maple Leafs were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Sharks. San Jose performed well in the skills competition, getting the shootout win. The Habs were on the road to take on the Flames. Calgary took this one with a strong game at both ends of the ice. Don't even think about touching that dial or touching that button. We've got plenty more on the ice, and that's next. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Leafs were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Ducks. Toronto posts the win in a game that went back and forth all night.
Let's do a quick
The
one.
Blues took on the Golden Knights. Vegas takes the win in a very close game. The Capitals had an on-ice collision with the Avalanche. Colorado pressed when they had to, and they pick up the extra time win. We got a jam-packed show. We've got a lot more stuff we got to get to, so don't even think about going anywhere. Stay with us.
Let's go down.
Hi, everybody. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to Newark, New Jersey. Detroit's been on such a roll as of late. They almost look invincible these days.
You start to get that feeling when they won a game like they did the other night where they probably didn't play as well as they had earlier in the streak. Doesn't matter. They won it anyway. Now they want to continue to push this out.
The Red Wings take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Along the half wall with the puck. Now a quick pass to Ronick. Denied by the blocker. Nice pass. The Devils take it across the blue line. Manages to hang on. Pokes it away to stay on the attack.
Oh, puck doesn't get there. So crowded in front of the goaltender.
And he slides it quickly to Larkin. And the puck departs the zone. Strong feed from along the boards. Sends a pass over. Takes it right in the chest.
I was aiming it to the
Still
left.
plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Devils get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Hischier. They gain the offensive zone from the middle.
Players tell us all the time that they don't know where the next milestone is. That's garbage. They know when they're one goal away from a plateau. I think he's looking for it here.
Puck scooped up by Mantha. Stop that one. Past the midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board.
Oh, we're on a power play.
Nice job tying up his opponent. And they managed to clear it. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Clark. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, there's a glove to the face here. He's not going to like that.
Nah, nobody likes that. He's really trying to stir the pot here. Severson's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game.
Oh, come on.
New
Severson
Jersey's
fought me last time
inconsistency has been
we
the only
played.
consistent thing to their team this year. One night it's the
Not up
goaltending,
for it.
one night
Okay.
it's the defense, one night it's
Okay.
the offense. It's been a poor start, and it shows with their record.
Moves it to Carrick. Trying to
Murray
come up with
fought
a
me
huge
too.
defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. And now it's over to Filppula. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. The setters will glide into the dot. The Devils win the face-off. And he slides it quickly to Carrick. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Here's a short pass to Ryan. Makes the save. Detroit's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
Well, the only thing that happened on that power play was the clock rolled along. Very few chances, not much danger.
Dishes it to Hischier. The Devils take over on possession. His reflexes on display tonight.
All right, let's get some hits. Maybe a play.
won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
Oh, there's a good hit. It wasn't even
right
me.
in the slot. Rocks him on the play.
Jeez.
From center they get into the attacking area. And now he tries to get it across.
Oh, there's
scores.
a goal. Snuck it in there.
The Red Wings finally get a goal, and it couldn't come at better timing, Razor.
There's been no room on the ice, and now maybe this will crack this thing open a little bit.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Through center along the wing. Sends the pass over. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple.
What a shot!
They barely fished
Off the clear.
after the last one. 2 goals in 70 seconds.
Wow, insane how quick that was. Bang, bang.
Yeah, the defending team just couldn't put a stake in the ground. They couldn't stop them.
And now he moves it to Pratt. Picks off the pass. Here's the pass. Couldn't complete the play. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. The Devils have it now. Rocks him on the play. Taken along the wall by Murray. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Lets it go. Gets in front of it. That's the end of the first period, and a pretty good one at that. They're ready to drop the puck here on period number 2. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro bringing you all the action. The Devils win it. Puck moved over to Palmieri. Scrum ensues along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Larkin. Puts it up front. Busted up on the play.
Well, you get in the right spot. Sometimes the thing just hits you.
Moves the puck up to Mantha. The Red Wings move to the offensive zone. And now he angles it across to Merrill. Detroit's got it along the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Mantha. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Taken by Palmieri.
Hit him. Do something.
New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall.
Oh, buddy, why'd you move out of the way?
We get a whistle, and they'll do it all over at the other end.
Yeah, of course, the team that iced the puck isn't able to change players. A rule put in a couple of seasons ago.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. The Red Wings lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. The Devils take possession off the faceoff.
Possession earned on the draw, James. We'll see if they can set something up.
To his teammate.
Oh,
Here he
there
is
we
with the
go.
backhander.
What a
He
play.
scores.
So was that Zadina? Yeah, it was nice.
Detroit's now made their way back to center ice for the faceoff. I see a lot of movement, a lot of talking on the bench right now. What's the message, Ray?
Coaches are going up and down the bench, telling the players to stay on it. Don't back up.
Takes the pass.
Larkin's sure been fun to watch tonight. He's got 3 points in the game already.
Woods got it across the line. And as he stumbles, he coughs up the puck. Nice poke check. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Oh, what are you?
Here's an odd man rush. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great
Deep
reflexes
worked.
there.
Didn't look like it was going to work.
Merrill's physical play will put him among the league leaders in hits year after year.
Jeez. I'm way ahead in hits.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Red Wings now lead by 2. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. From the slot, gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Red Wings have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Heischer's carrying it ahead. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Nothing doing on that. Gains the zone to the right side. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Can't find his man.
Oh, that was a hit.
The play. Quick pass across to Heischer. Reads it. He's calling him out.
Did he ever? This is going to get heated. Carrick's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it.
The Devils have it against the wall. Drills them.
Clark's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off. Attaboy, good choice. You look at your weight class and think it's a bad idea.
Clark's getting 2 for an unsportsmanlike.
Like every player in the history of the game, he doesn't like the call, but he's going to have to go serve his minor penalty.
Here in the late goings of the period, been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. The Red Wings have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. New Jersey's got it, and they're on the attack. Here's a chance. Stones him in front. Great reflexes, another save.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make 2 stops before the puck is cleared away.
Covers up on the play. The goaltender finally gets a much-needed whistle.
I hit him again after I knocked him over.
And breathe.
Jeez.
The centermen glide into position. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tosses it to Clark. And we've got a 2-on-1. Sends it across. Scores!
There's a pass and there's a shot.
The Red Wings have been the dominant team right.
I'm really surprised that made it through, but
you don't even have to be a great analyst to figure this out. Wow, are they better? They are all over them tonight.
Quick pass to Larkin. Passes right to the front, and they can't convert on the play.
Had my stick lifted,
and he's going after him here. And look at the crowd.
Oh, somebody want to fight me?
Yeah, these 2 guys might not like each other, but they're going to square off, and they won't like each other in a few seconds.
I wanted to fight too. Come on, Mantha, knock him out. Ugh.
Absolutely brought down to the ice there.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gillibeck to clean things up.
Well, I guess they're trying to do something to change the momentum of this game. Everything has landed right in their laps tonight. It's not been a very good night.
Upcoming face-off here, and this crowd still buzzing after what we saw just a few moments ago. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Carries it across the line. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, preventing any sort of opportunity to set up with the extra attacker. Clark's play will result in 2 minutes for elbowing.
Looks like he's not going to make contact, and he chicken wings him, and he gets nailed for elbowing.
New Jersey's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Hasn't been many opportunities tonight on the power play, but here is one. We'll see if they can take advantage.
I don't know if that was elbowing,
There's
but whatever.
The horn ending period number 2. Might almost be a mercy rule in some ways.
Brad's absence will continue for the rest of the evening. He's just been ruled out by the training staff.
Thanks, Ray. We'll see how this impacts
the
game
guy
now
that
going
hit?
forward.
I just injured a guy. Shit.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Detroit's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. The Devils can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
The only positive for the power play there is they didn't have to skate up and down the ice. They didn't generate anything. They had it in the zone, but really nothing very good about it.
Makes the save.
Oh, what do you want from me? Jeez.
I like this by the coach here, James. He's gone to his youngest player, the rookie, and he's reminding him to play safe at this time of the game. You got the lead. You don't necessarily need another goal. You don't need turnovers.
And as I tell my kids, Razor, safety never takes a holiday. Detroit's on total cruise control early in this third period. Offense's zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Quick feed to Heischer. Feeds the puck across to Palmieri. On the attack along the boards. Fails to find the open man. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Slides it across. Can't catch up to the pass. Nice zone entry from the right side. Can't keep a hold of it. Too many bodies in the way. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Clark. Slides the puck over. Clark's dead. Oh, he had that
post,
corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Oh.
Can't connect. Rocked him in the open ice. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, he'll feel that one.
Can't believe I didn't score
Trying
that.
to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Ryan's in good position to create a scoring chance, but he bobbles the puck, and the chance is gone.
He looks deep to Clark.
Oh.
And it's a quick pass to Mantha. Glove save, and an easy one at that. Carolina's in the on-deck circle for the next game for these guys.
Now, one aspect that doesn't get talked about, James, is while you're playing the game today, previously the assistant coaches are already breaking down video. They've got the power play and the penalty kill all queued up for the next game and the game after that. It's an ongoing process.
Is that where that buzzword pre-scout comes from now?
It does, and it never really ends for the coaches.
New Jersey's got the puck against the boards.
Oh,
Lets
no.
the wrister go. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove.
Bryce tracks that puck perfectly. He's in position, and he makes
Oh, I
an
just
excellent
gave it
save.
to him.
That goes off its wing. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. And he comes up with a big stop on the
Damn it.
breakaway.
Almost like the shooter waited and waited, and the opening never came.
Cuts to the front. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Detroit's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. The Red Wings win the draw. Fires the
there's a
one-timer.
goal.
He
Wow.
scores!
Well,
Is that
they've been
Bobby
hoping
Ryan?
that
It
the
looks
extra
like
work
it.
they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. You do a nice job there.
There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. You know, I'm not sure what the coach said over his shoulder at one point, but boy, oh boy, he was a different player after making a pretty effective play out there.
Well, he wasn't asking him what he ate for pregame, I'll tell you that, because while
No.
it might have looked pretty calm, the coach was into him pretty good. He wanted him to get moving, and I think the players took it the right way. Sometimes they don't, but the kid took it the right way, and I thought he played a heck of a game after that point.
Joins us once again here on the show. Where do we find you today?
Just mulling around some work, trying to get ahead of the game a little bit, some prep work for the rest of the week.
Hey, I'm not ready to build a statue for the kid here, but man, can you believe what we're seeing from this rookie?
What a great start. Early in his first year, you get excited about a player, and then he puts up a good game or another good game, and then he has one like last night where he's all over the score sheet. And maybe that's a little bit of a chop wake-up call for his team, because they've kind of had a middling start.
Boston.
But not the kid. He's been outstanding.
Just want to
he's been probably the brightest light of them all so far.
nail Marchand to the boards.
Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Oilers were on the road up against the Sharks. San Jose triumphs in the shootout, proving to be a little too much to handle offensively. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. They say you're going to lose your mind in Detroit Rock City. Well, here we are in Detroit, Michigan. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. The Red Wings roll in as one of the hottest teams in hockey tonight, Ray.
They haven't missed for a while. I've liked everything about them on this winning streak. They've took the game to their opponents. Their special teams have been good. Their goaltending's been good. When you're riding high, keep it rolling.
The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Battle along the boards. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. From the wing, it's moved to center. Moved out in front.
Oh, there's a play. And he's stuck in the net.
Hard to believe the game can change so quickly. An early score, and it is something that nobody quite expected.
The Red Wings have put an extra charge into this building here as they score the first goal of the game.
I think this anthem singer's their lucky guy. He finished,
come on.
they scored.
Open.
What a great start.
Detroit's on the attack. Moves it to Clark. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Boston's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Lets it fly. Off a stick. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose.
Oh.
No one home on that play. With the stop. Hamannik's taking it from his own end. And now it's to DeBrusque. Lays into the body.
Jeez, what's his name? Number 14. He's really having a hit
Boston's got the puck in
party
their own
going on.
end. And now it's over to Krejci. Gains the zone from the right.
I think that's Robbie Fabry. I think that's who that is, number 14. Yeah, looks like it.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. The Red Wings will
come on. You had so much time to pass it. Jeez. That's brutal.
Now you just stop thinking about the first goal. Now you got another. That's 30 seconds apart.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding.
And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. And here comes the pushback.
Oh, here's a fight.
You can't do
Who's
that
this?
to the Stars.
Carlo.
Yeah, even if you think it's a clean hit, and I do, it doesn't matter. Somebody's coming after you.
Oh.
Oh, and down
There we
to
go.
the ice
Good
he
night.
goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago.
Wow, they're up. Gotta get some points, boys.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Bruins have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Boston's won the draw. Puck picked up by McAvoy. Here's a short pass to Krejci. Denied that one.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Marchand. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Razor around at the corner pole of the season. Give me your impressions of the rookie so far.
Very favorable. I don't think he really looks like a rookie many nights, James. He's had an impact on the game. He is able to
no way
make his
anybody else is
presence known,
catching up.
even though teams are starting to get a book on him.
So let me ask you then at this point, quest for the Calder, is he in the race?
He's in the race. He's leading the race. Everybody's chasing him. I've been super impressed how he's come out of the gate here, James. And in this first quarter of the season, he hasn't looked nervous. He hasn't looked intimidated. He's making a reputation for himself.
Boston's got possession here in their own end. "20 minutes in the books and a pretty fun 20 minutes at that. Official has made his way back to center ice, and we are ready to go for period number 2. The Bruins have possession shorthanded. Puck slid down the ice. Slides it quickly to Filppula. Pushes it across to Ryan. Centered out in front, and that one's broken up. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end, and they get it down.
Yeah, good communication. They talk to each other. They're in the right spot. They just clear it down the ice.
And now he moves it quickly to Filppula. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside.
Clark's name on this list is really of no surprise.
Look at those penalty minutes, 143 penalty minutes.
Somebody in the nose.
Lots of time left in this period.
Holy smokes, it's like the 80s.
Where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Moves the puck. Stick save and a beaut by Rask.
Clark's back to doing what he needs to do, and that's playing hockey. He's got to generate some chances. He had a 5-minute rest there on his fighting penalty a little earlier.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone.
Come
That's
on.
a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
Boston's been in the right position all game long. They've intercepted plays like this since the beginning.
Now a quick pass to Ryan. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends it over.
Oh, there's a goal. Bobby Ryan.
They take advantage.
A really confidently run power play right from the way they entered the zone, the way they held on to the puck and moved it, and they found the open man.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Fabry's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Wrist shot from the slot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Picked up along the boards by Mantha. Moves it quickly over to Clark. Answered the call on that play.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
And he gets a paddle on that one. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. It's in the back of the net. They score.
Doesn't take them very long either with the delayed penalty. They're able to score. It nullifies their power play, but it doesn't really matter.
The Bruins win the faceoff.
In the offensive zone with the puck. You know he's thinking about his next milestone that's sitting 1 goal away.
Quick pass to Mantha. Takes the feed. Wrist shot from the slot. There's another stop.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Slides it diagonally to Mantha. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Pushes it across to Mantha. Here's a move in tight. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And makes the save.
Rask's been a strong link in.
There we go.
Scores! And Hockey Town's loving that! Back down to ringside we go and check in with Ray Ferraro.
Continue
Well,
the
the coach
pressure.
has not spent much time having to
How
deliver
original.
a message, but he's gone to his rookie, and he wants him to help continue this momentum that they've
like,
built.
no
They've
shit.
been aggressive, they've been on the puck, and they
It's
want this to
4-3
continue.
and we're down
James and Ray with
4-3.
you tonight. More than half the period has been played. Detroit's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie.
There's a goal. What a
The
goal.
kid does it again!
James, you'd take any production from a rookie. This kid has been fantastic. He's got 10 goals.
Let's go back to ringside. Ray Ferraro standing by. What are you catching out there?
I'm looking at a team here that's pretty satisfied with some of their players tonight. The coach came over, gave the rookie a tap on the shoulder as he came in off that last shift. I like the fact that he had a job to do, the coach told him what to do, and the kid was able to deliver.
The Red Wings win the draw here in the neutral zone. Puck battle along the boards. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass over to Corrali. Slides the puck across to McAvoy. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Detroit's got it from behind the net. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Mantha. Slides that one right across the blue line. From point blank. Stopped by the goaltender.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Now what do you want from me?
This has been a pretty good run for them right now. They've piled some goals up quickly, but the coach is reminding them
expectations
this
are
isn't
a
over
little
yet.
high,
He goes right down to his
if you
youngest
ask
player,
me.
gives him a little prod not to take a nap. There's still time left in this game.
That's why he's the best in the business, Mr. Ray Ferraro. Bergeron's won it in their own end. Receives the pass. He got all of that one. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Oh, come on. You've had so much
Moves
time
it
for
to
that
Merrill.
pass.
Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. McAvoy's got it against the boards. Good hit on the play. Oh, something like a hurricane.
Look out. Get your head up, man.
He was locked in there.
He's on it. Good chance, but he's able to glove that shot. Pasternak's shot doesn't need much time to be unloaded. So even in a tight spot, he's able to deliver it accurately on goal. As a result, he's in among the top 10 in goals again.
Getting into the later stages of this period.
Oh man, they scored 2. Well, we just gotta score 2 more.
Period number 2 is in the books. There's been no shortage of offense tonight. It's about to go down. Period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready to bring you the action. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Ray Ferraro is back down at ice level. Ray, 40 minutes played so far. What's been your assessment of this tilt?
Boston's ahead in this high-chance, high-danger game. No use changing the way you're going to play now.
The Bruins looking against the half wall. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Grice.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
Uses the force on that hit. Moves into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a blocker stop by Grice. Slides it over the pace
that's
to
a terrible pass.
Right in the open ice. That one's picked off.
Boston's coaches had talked about stick positioning to us before the game. There's a great example. They've done it all night.
Takes that pass back at the point. Great stop by Rask. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Here's a short pass to DeBrusque. With possession along the wall. From the slot, and that's blocked. Taken along the wall by Fabry. Takes the feed, and he slides it quickly to DeKaiser. And that one's broken up. Carlos picking up steam. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Steps into all of that. Here's a shot, and that one's blocked. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Stetcher's got it on the offensive end. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Kasha's going to play it against the half wall. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
And it's a quick pass to Fabry. And that's intercepted.
Hopefully they didn't score anymore. Oh, we lost. That sucks.
That's all she wrote from this one.
I'm sure they're disappointed here as the streak is over, but it's been a really good run, and they played pretty well this evening.
Yeah, are you still encouraged by the way they played? Because it looked like they were right there.
Can't win all the time. I thought
Fair
they
enough.
played a good game.
Okay. Calm down. Do you think all 6 goals are my fault?
Nice little feather in the cap with the rookie as he manages to notch his 10th career goal here in the show. And so, hey, look, he's not catching Gretzky anytime soon, but at the same time, it's still a very respectable number. He's into double digits now for his career in the NHL with his 10th. All right, elsewhere around the National Hockey League, a couple of other... Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Bees faced off with the Red Wings. Boston proves that offense is the difference in this one as they skate away with the win. They may not have won this one, but their sensational freshman continues to impress, finding the back of the net. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule in the NHL. The Stars were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Penguins. Dallas too much to handle on this night, and they pick up the 2 points. The Senators were looking to grab points on the road against the Wild. Ottawa played a sound defensive game and pick up the regulation win. Hey, a few more hot button issues we got to get to. It's a jam-packed show tonight. Stick around.
Let's get some modern furniture. Don't have much money left now, though. Okay, let's go. Sim to the next game. New conversation with the coach. Or, sorry, with the agent. Okay, so I think we're going to move on. I want to do this GM mode, or this franchise mode. I'm just going to change the stream title here for a second. I'm going to do franchise mode. What's it gonna be with? I had an idea to do it with one of the national teams that isn't very good. Replace either replacing or just expanding one of the older, like a Team Britain or something, and seeing if any of the players develop. Let's see what. Oh no, that won't work. Go back. We'll do classic, and we'll just replace the team, one of the teams. Do Brit as the name. So we go to, let's see, who doesn't matter that much. Oh yeah, Arizona. Let's get Arizona out of here. Let's go. Oh, you can't even, you can't do that, can you? I'll have to create a team. Yeah, so I'll create a team. I think we're gonna do Team Britain, so let's... Let's do that. just changing the title of the stream. There we go. Okay, so let's create the team, and then I'll just go to Team Great Britain to add all the players. So let's go creation zone, create team. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's just go to... Oh, that's all there is. There's no... There we go, Great Britain. Great Britain, what then? Should be Great Britain... What should the team name be? The Great Britain English? I don't know. And the nickname be the... Just do the English. Play-by-play... What if they have Great Britain as the play-by-play name? Just do Goodfellas. Let's do the goats. Let's do the goats. There we go. Abbreviation. Great Britain, I guess, with GBT. To average team prestige, market size, we'll do medium. Local fan base, we'll do typical. National fan base, we'll do casual. Local popularity, do average. National popularity, we'll do low. Oh, we'll do average. That's all good. We're starting from the beginning, right? So it can't be everything be the best just yet. Logos and branding. Let's see what we got. What's this thing? I haven't seen these. What is that? Billabino? I don't know what that is. What's the Adidas thing? Oh yeah, this stuff. If I do something like that, maybe, or that. chess piece. Maybe a boat. Because they raided all the other countries, the British. Maybe this, or something like that. I think we're gonna go with that one. And we'll go with the bright red, the bright white and blue. We'll make the dragon. That part black. This part blue, maybe. Maybe this part white? No. This part blue. And this part black. Or white. I don't know. So that'll be the shield. And then we'll do maybe some lettering for G. other secondary logo. I don't really know what else to go with. Maybe this. It can be black and blue. That looks fine. Oh, and I gotta change the team colors. And I think we'll just make white the third color, just so it's brighter in the stadium, even though black is also one of the colors. Team uniforms. My favorite part of doing this is the team uniforms. Okay, so that is the front, and then that on either shoulder. Out what jersey to go with. I'm a huge fan of these older styles. Although I do like the Philadelphia little striping. It should be simple because of how much detail is in the logo. Not too much striping and stuff like that. Maybe something like that, but without the shoulders. Maybe something like that. Go a little unconventional. See what it does with the random, or not random, but with the colors I do here. So if we want the logo to pop, I think we have to go with a darker red for the jersey. I don't know though. Or maybe we just go with blue. So that it pops. Let's see. Make that white. Make that blue. Make that part part red, and then that part white. Oh, that looks crazy. I gotta go with a different jersey, that's just too much. Too much. That actually doesn't look too bad. I could get on board with this if we can make a few changes. Actually, it might be good as is, and I just have to change the number, color. Just make the lacing white. And then we will pick a better looking font probably. Should we make the font red? No, I think it's good being white. And the outline can be red, maybe. Or just make it white. No, that looks dumb. Black? Yeah, black looks good. And the letters being white is good, and then we'll make these numbers black. Okay, so let's say red outline. Yeah, that looks better. And those being white with... Oh, you know what would be nice? If we made the helmets red. That would be cool. A little different. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna make the helmets red. Okay, so go to pants. I think we're gonna make the pants red. But not this type of red, obviously. Ooh, that's bright. That is really bright. That's so dark though. We'll go with that red for now. Don't need a logo on there. I just think that it's too bright if we do that bright red. Socks, we will do, let's see, we will do that double striping one. Decent. Maybe we'll flip the colors though, actually. So we'll make this blue, this red, or no, sorry, wait a second. Just trying to match the jersey better. Yeah, no, let's copy the arms. Just make the arms, make it the same as the arms. So we'll make this top part white. And make the striping red. That matches the arms. Look at that. Nice. Let's just see if there might be another sock that does the striping better though. Yeah, maybe we could go with that one, then it's not as much white. Let's just see what else there is first. Yeah, let's go with that one. Make it blue and red. That matches it better. You don't need as much white because it's a home jersey. Okay, let's go to equipment. Helmet's gonna be red, but this red not as bright as the other one. Decal will be that. Helmet number on. Glove color. Do all this red. There we go. Oh, maybe we should. Oh. The reds have to match on the socks, so I'll go to the socks and make them the brighter red. They have to match the jersey. So I have to go brighter, like that. There we go. There we go. You know what? I don't like that jersey now that I'm looking at it. Let's change the jersey. It's too busy looking. Explore this jersey a bit. just looks like the Islanders. I know it is the Islanders, but I don't want it to look like the Islanders either, so. I actually like this one for the British jersey, that style. Let's see. There's that, and then this can be red, or it can be white. I think white might look better. Cuffs on there are red, and the bottom one here can be red. Or it can be white. Maybe it looks better being white. And if we do this... Actually, no, I think this color actually looks good as is. Make this part white. There we go. And then we just gotta change the numbers so that they don't look weird. Just trying to figure out how. Maybe making them, the back looks fine as is. Maybe we make this red. Can be either white or black. Yeah, black looks good. There we go. That looks better. There we go. That looks way better. I actually like that. That looks good. It looks kind of like the way a soccer jersey would look if it was a long sleeve, or even a rugby shirt. Okay, so I think the pants look good as is. The helmet looks good. Socks, I gotta change the socks. Now that we've completely changed everything else. We go... Let's see... Just want to look at the jersey again. So it's simple with blue and white. So we have something with where we can make it all blue, the socks all blue, and then all blue and white mostly, and then a little bit of red. I think that would make it look good. Like maybe that one, where the red's on the outside and the white's on the inside. That might work. This one white, and then make that one the bright red. I think that works. It doesn't match striping wise, it doesn't match, but it's because it's just blue and white, and then you have red numbers. So I mean, we could go with just white, and that would match better. Because we have so much red in the gear part, not the uniform part. So we change the socks to a more simplified looking one. just that. That might work. Yeah, that actually matches way better. And then the equipment's all good. Goalie equipment, we can just do apply team colors. Not too picky on the goalie equipment, but I mean, I'd like it if they added more color to it, but I know it's not going to, so whatever, not a big deal. Okay, that's the home jersey. Now the away jersey. And then the alternate. Alright, so we'll just do the same jersey. Just away. Maybe we'll do shoulders. We'll see. Let's go down to where that jersey is. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, see, the shoulder actually looks decent when it's all white like that. When the rest of the jersey's white. That doesn't even look white. That looks like maybe my eyes are just getting tired. I don't know. You can probably tell my voice that I'm getting tired. Can we do the bright red? Or does that look too bright? It's still a different red than what they automatically have on here. So I'm not too mad about that. And then what do we do? A blue on the arms? Like that? Just like how the home jersey is? Or do we do blue on the arms and no shoulders? What would that look like? Oh, that looks better actually. It looks like a what do you call it? It looks like a rugby shirt. Obviously there's no giant logo in the middle, but it's usually in the top left. If I remember correctly. I don't watch a ton of rugby, but I have seen it. And make this blue. We'll leave that white, and then oh, the little cuffs there. I didn't even realize that part. We'll just make that white. You don't even really see them anyways, so. And then we'll make this red, or no, we'll make this blue. And I don't know why it's a weird cream color, that's kind of odd. Looks good to me. And this, yeah, another weird cream color or sand color, whatever you want to call it. Just make it white. Fonts. We'll go back to what we had on the other one. And what we can make the numbers red on this one. The outline can be black. Or should we do the bright red? Yeah, let's do the bright red. Back of the helmet. Make that bright red with black on the outline, just like the other ones. I think that looks really nice. And then we gotta do the pants. Just leave that, and we'll go to the little bit brighter, but not as bright as the jersey itself. And the socks, we will go the same socks, just the opposite. Do blue for the middle. Matches the jersey well, and then there you go. Oh, we gotta do the gloves. That's what I'm noticing. The helmet can be white. Decal we'll put on. Number we'll put on. Glove color. Okay, let's do apply team colors. Yeah, that's the bright red though. Shit. Too bright, too bright. Where did they put blue on the thumb somewhere? I don't even see where it is. Oh, it's right on the fingers, I see. That's fine. Wish you could like choose a color and then select all the ones that you want to be changed instead of just like going through every single one like this. Especially for things like gloves, where you have to choose like all these different parts of the glove. So when you just want all of it to be one color. Alright, so we've done that. Goalie equipment, we'll just do the same thing again. Apply team colors. Alright, so we got our home. We're going our way. Alternate is gonna be essentially what that logo is. So we'll put the logo on there so we can see how it looks. Shoulder can be that and that. And then I'm thinking maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. That would be interesting. Just gotta figure out what. It's just gonna be black and blue, so. Just gotta figure out how it's gonna work. Maybe we do like a metal gray, like the gray from the Golden Knights as the color where the logo is behind the logo. So we gotta go to the Golden Knights. Yeah, this metal gray. And then the rest of it's black. Like that. And like that. And then maybe we'll add a white striping. Maybe we'll make that part the gray, and then add some white striping. And either, I wonder if we should make the cuffs black, or should we make them blue? just keep going this way, and then we'll just see how it looks in the end. What's this say? Oh, it is a CCM jersey. Hey, Sweets, thank you. Thank you. This is actually the alternate jersey for Great Britain. But yeah, I think it looks decent. I'm trying to figure out where I should maybe add some blue on there, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I should make that part white. Yeah, that looks better. And then we'll just make the lace black. That's how I say. That's how your name is pronounced, right? Sweets or Swites? I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Okay, fonts. Let's take a look. Let's go with something fancy. That's too squished. See what we got. Maybe I don't know if that's too circular. You know what I really like is this one and this one. I really like this one. I think we're gonna go with that one. And then just gotta change the lettering because I think the numbers look perfect as is. Just have to change the lettering to white. And this one to the numbers on here to white. And then the helmet would be black, so that'll be fine. Or maybe I'll make the helmet the gray, I don't know. I think that looks pretty good with just a hint of blue in the logo. I think that looks pretty decent, and then we'll change the pants. We'll go black with the pants. And then don't worry about a logo. Socks will go... What are we doing for the jersey here? So it's gonna be like a black and gray socks with a little bit of white, I think. That's what we're looking for. Maybe something like that. Let's see how that looks. So let's do gray for the base, and then we'll do black and white. It's like Batman colors, basically. Yeah, I think that matches pretty good. I don't know if those pants are the right black. They look kind of reddish. It could just be because they're... No, they were a little reddish. There we go. My eyes did not deceive me. Alright, skater equipment. Should I make the gloves and helmet white, or does that look stupid? trying to, like I don't like that cream color. But I wonder if that looks good or not. We'll go with just black. I think black's better. I think black's better. And decal. That's helmet number, yep. And glove color. So if we go, you know what, we can add some blue to the gloves. I think that'll be sick. Alright. I think that's gonna work. Okay. And then goalie equipment, we'll just keep it the same. Not too worried about that. Just keep it how the other ones are. Okay. So we got our home, we got our away, we got our alternates. I really like those alternates. And don't get me wrong, I like the home and away too, but the alternate, I always do really good for the alternates personally. Like I always seem to do my best work with the alternates because you kind of open up your creativity to do something a little different and less conventional. Okay, so the arena, I'm not too picky with how the arena is gonna be. Just do that one. Wall color, just do team colors. You should just be able to apply team colors to everything that has colors, to be quite honest. Scoreboard, just leave it. Netting, I like to make white so you can actually see through it properly. Seats. Let's do number 5. And then stairs and railings. Boards and glass. Yeah, LED is good. Nice. Let's see, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the placement of that. That looks better. Line is fine. Not too worried about that. Mascot. Let's go. Yeah, I don't really. Details. Let's go with Lenny. Number 0 works for me. Rosters, the next important thing. So we are gonna go to International, and then we are gonna go to Team Great Britain. And we're just gonna choose every single player on Team Great Britain. Is that all the players they have? Really? Okay. Alright, so the overall is 32. That's gonna be brutal. Okay, so I think we will sim through the first half of the season since it's getting a little late. So we have to start a franchise mode and then we'll replace Arizona. And I have to set it up so that they don't just call up all the AHL players, because they're gonna be way better than these players. Jeez, 32 overall. I don't even think I've seen that before. Alright, so go to Arizona, substitute. Custom teams. There we go. There's our team. Great Britain. And we're gonna be under under the cap. So I think I might just turn the cap off so that you can do whatever you want. That's gonna cause a ton of disparity and like rich teams and poor teams, although in a game I don't think it really matters who's rich or who's poor, so it's gonna be like every man for themselves when it comes to spending. So yeah, 32 overall. That is so funny. Yeah, okay, let's get this started. Let's turn owner mode off, because I don't want to deal with all that crap. Player morale will turn off. Head coach edits lines, we're going to turn off, and I'll go turn it on minimal. Salary cap we're going to turn off. CPU trades can be on. Auto staff management is going to be off. Yeah. It's going to be pretty simple. Rules and settings, and we'll fix that. So head coach minimal. There we go. Actually, no. Let's just do no, so that they don't call anyone up. No, let's do minimal. We'll see what happens. Injury return warning. Minor league head coach. Auto rotate goalies. Do high scoring and high draft pick quality. Authentic, regular. Retired jerseys, blockbuster trades. Yeah, all good. And then quick settings. Injuries we're going to turn off. It's just a pain in the ass to deal with sometimes. This should be like high injuries, low injuries, medium injuries or something, but on and off, whatever. Fantasy draft off. Difficulty, we'll just put it on pro for this. There we go. Alright, let's get this started. We'll go straight, you know what, we'll go straight until Christmas. Let's do that. It's gonna be Christmas on Friday, so we'll go straight to then, and then between now and then I'll probably just continue this one into the playoffs, if we even make the playoffs. And by the way, I'm not gonna make any trades except for like replacing a player, or if I need more players or something. But we're gonna go the first season without any trades. And if I have to sign somebody, then it's gonna be like around the same overall. Not like a really good player. So let's go to edit lines and see what we got. So this guy's 30. This guy's 35. 38. He's gonna retire. Both these guys might retire after this year. 20. Liam Kirk. So here's a guy who is drafted by Arizona. So here we are, we're taking over for Arizona, and we have one of their prospects. He has potential in the NHL, so that's awesome to even have him on the team. 22, Tom's Ruskis. So he's 22 and he has AHL top 6 potential. That's not too bad. We'll see what he can do in the NHL. Got a 24-year-old, so that's not too bad. With AHL top 6, we got a 34-year-old. We got another 22-year-old with the AHL top 6. We've got a 34-year-old, a 37-year-old, a 35-year-old, a 34-year-old. Jeez, that's an old lineup. Got a 33-year-old on defense. Yikes. Got a 29-year-old. Another 29-year-old. A 34-year-old. Oh, a 22-year-old. There's a guy. Defensive defenseman, 6'6". Wow. A 33-year-old. And then what are we looking like in goalie, on the goalie section? Got a 29-year-old and a 26-year-old. So the 26-year-old's pretty much gonna be where he's at. The 29-year-old's obviously like in and passing his prime. Scratch, we've got a 38-year-old and a 29-year-old, so we got old players. So we'll see how this goes. We might have to redo this with a different team that's maybe younger. But that's okay. This is fun. So did they send any of them into the AHL? Doesn't really look like it, so either way, these guys fit okay with the coach, which isn't too bad. Let's see how they fit in these lines. Okay, so this Dave Cleve guy really fits into these lines. So he should really be on the first pairing. And this Smallenberg guy doesn't really fit very well. Although doing that actually improves it a little bit. We'll put him up there, Lee, with Smallenberg, because he's a little better than these guys. This guy's 50 and 62. Oh, this guy's a goalie too. Okay. We have 3 goalies. All right. So Liam Kirk is really the big guy that could develop into something. Let's go to contracts. How much are they making? I don't even know. They're just making minimum. Yeah. They're all just making minimum. Jeez. Alright, so let's go forward with this, and well, let's fix the trade block first. This is gonna have, we're just like a complete rebuild, or probably gonna get a top 3 or top 5 pick. Oh, and how many players do we even have in the... Oh yeah, we're good. 45 out of 50. That's fine. Alright, alright. Let's sing this thing. Wow, we won? Holy shit. How did we beat Anaheim? Oh, 8-1, 7-1, 7-1, 6-1. On all those are losses, by the way, not wins. Jeez, we actually won a game. I'm so surprised. Alright, so let's get through the first month. Let's see what happens. 7-2 loss. 5-1 loss. 5-0 loss. Oh my gosh. 10-2 loss. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, only let in 2 goals. Wow, good job. A 6-2 loss. Wow, they scored 2 goals though. 7-0 loss. 2 goals is the most they've scored so far. 3-0 loss. 8-1. Wow. Ooh, a 5-4 overtime loss. So we got a point. We got our first point. And we got 4 goals, which is our most. The second most is 2. This is nuts, guys. This is nuts. 0-10-1. First month. So after this month, I'll check the stats and see how everyone's doing. Probably not that great. Probably want to get the fuck out. Get out of Dodge. Yeah, we're still losing. No wins yet. Oh, a 1-0 OT win. We won our first game, boys. Boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. We won our first game, 1-0 overtime win against Detroit. And then a 13-1 loss to Boston. Holy. 10-1 loss to Colorado. 5-1 loss to Calgary. Jeez. So we're 1-22-1. We have 1 win, 22 losses, and 1 overtime loss. So we have 3 points. Jesus. Wow, we've got Mark Richardson with 13 points in 24 games. Look at this guy. Beast. I think he's like 30, 34 or something. Lashowitz, minus 28. Holy smokes. 10 points. Matthew Myers, 6 points. Angus Gray, 4 points. Liam Kirk's got 4 points. Rukus, 7 assists. That's it. Our second line right winger has 1 goal. Our 2 assists. 4 points. 1 goal. 1 goal, 1 assist. 1 goal, 2 assists. So who's got all these points? Is it a defenseman? Oh my god, it's our defenseman. Holy smokes. Minus 46 though, holy smokes. And then after that it just drops off, like everyone else can't do. Oh, Stephen Lee, here we go, Stephen Lee. Stephen Lee can do stuff. There we go. Wow. See our goalies. Holy smokes, that's actually not bad. And then our looks like our backup, our actual backup has the only win. Oh no, this guy, they're pretty much splitting the games, but yeah. And he has a shutout too. Yeah, because the win is was an overtime shutout. Yeah, that's right. Jeez. I wonder if they improve a little though after the end of the year. That's part of the reason I'm doing this, is to see if anybody improves. It's gonna be tough for them to improve having this bad of a season, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's keep simming. Let's keep simming. No trades, remember, no trades unless I absolutely have to, but I turn injuries off, so there shouldn't be any reason really to make a trade. Oh, a 3-2 overtime loss, so there's another point. A 1-0 overtime loss to Buffalo. Another point. Alright, let's get through. We're 130, 133 and 5. We're getting shut out more often than not. Oh, a 5-4 loss. We got 4 goals again in that game. It's 2 games now that we have 4 goals. A 2-0 or 2-1 shootout loss to Vancouver. So there's another point. I haven't seen any like 13, 12 goal games yet, or recently. We had 1 or 2 of them, but not recently. So maybe the guys are improving a little. Who knows? Who knows? We're still 143 and 6 though, so I mean. Alright, so we are going to, we're in the February, so we're going close to the trade deadline. We still just have the 1 win. have those 6 OT losses. We can hold on to that. Like I'm more surprised by when we only let in a few goals than I am if we get an overtime loss. Because like if we have a 2-0 loss like we do against St. Louis there, like that's more surprising to me that we only let in 2 goals. Okay, so we're going right to the trade deadline. I don't think we'll get any trade offers, but we'll see. I don't really want to give up any draft picks. I don't have anything to give up. And anything that is worth giving up is the prospects, so just keep it going. We'll see if any interesting trades happen first, and then we'll go from there. And since this happened so quickly, we're just gonna go straight to the playoffs, and then we'll end it at the playoffs. And maybe I'll play a game, see if I can win a game with these guys. Alexei, a second rounder to Anaheim for Kevin Shattenkirk. So Shattenkirk's going back to Washington. Anaheim's just selling. Fowler, Manson, and Henrique are all on the block, and Getzlaf. And then they traded Shattenkirk. Boston's got a trade. They traded the first rounder and Trent Frederick to Anaheim for Josh Manson, Silverberg, and Juice. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. This is boring. Yeah, I said yes. There we go. Okay. So let's get through the rest of the season. I'm not gonna claim him. Let's get past the rest of this month, and then we'll take a look at the players, see if anybody has improved or gotten worse or just stayed the same. I'm gonna say they stayed the same. Look at this guy. 29 points for Mark Richardson. He's like playing like a... like other than his plus minus, probably, he's playing like a top 4 defenseman. Oh, minus 114. Holy shit. Oh, jeez. That is brutal. Oh my god. How are these guys doing? Oh man, not any better. I mean, 15 points. That's 4th line production, I guess. Jeez, this guy still hasn't scored a goal. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. This guy only has 2 goals and no assists. Jeez. How are the goalies doing? Oh man. 1 win, 0 wins. And they're pretty much split in the year because they're the same overall. Except this guy's 4 years younger. These guys haven't played any games, I don't think, because nobody's gotten hurt, obviously, so... Brutal. Ooh, that makes the top line better, at least. Is he considered a two-way forward? Two-way forward. Two-way forward. Grinder, two-way forward, sniper. Grinder, two-way forward. Grinder. Grinder. So it's because this guy's a sniper, it's hard to fit him with other players when they're all just two-way forwards and grinders. That's the problem, unfortunately. Alright, let's get through the rest of the season. Get through March. Obviously not making the playoffs, because we still have one win. Oh, we got a shootout loss, 3 goals, good for them. A 3-2 loss to Calgary. That's a close one. Ooh, a 7-3 loss. They got 3 goals on Anaheim. Ooh, a 4-3 loss to Jersey. That's another close one. See, maybe they are improving. The losses are getting better. Okay, so let's play against... let's play against LA, I guess. Actually, no, let's play against Winnipeg. I wanna wear the alternate jerseys, and it won't go very well with LA. While we're winning, it's not gonna last long though, I don't think. We got 3 goals in the first period. There you go, 4-3. 5-3 for Winnipeg. I'm surprised it's only 5-3, to be honest. Alright, let's jump in. We will make the alternates.
The Jets continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Scheifele's won it. Puck grabbed by Vlasic. Hammers a shot. Denied by the goaltender. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Nice pass. Sends a pass over. Takes that one right in the logo. More than half the frame has been played here. Winnipeg's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Great Britain's won the draw and they'll go to work. Denies him. He got all of it. The Jets play it along the boards. The Goats gain control of the puck against the wall. Comes up with the stop. The Jets have the puck now. Sends the pass over. Great Britain's got it in the neutral zone. They've got numbers. Just can't complete that pass.
No, he's got the right play in mind. He just doesn't execute the final pass.
Stastny's got it in the defensive end. Big hit.
Well, he's going to have to pick himself up, but then he's got to go get his twig, which is slid all the way over there before he can get back into play.
The Jets carry it along the wall. Quick shot. Gets a stick on it to make the save.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
Not able to connect. Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. He got all of that hit. Great Britain's looking to break out of their own end. Here they are on the attack, and makes the save. What a steal in his own end.
This is very
Knocked
difficult,
away.
I must admit.
Takes the pass. Here's the pass. A chance. Denies it in front.
Sharp reaction save.
And now he tries to get it across to Richardson. Way too much congestion blocks that. Quick pass to Gray. They go on the attack through center. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a slick stop by Hellebuck.
Well-positioned save, and he has the rebound over in the corner.
Winnipeg's in transition. Scooped up along the wall by Brown. Sends it in on the attack. Great Britain's got the puck along the wall. The Jets get a hold of it. Feeds the puck over to Brown. Quick feed to Little. Glove save, and he made it look simple.
Yeah, he makes a nice save here with the glove, as you mentioned, but he's able to hang on to it. That's a tough save from this position on the ice.
The Jets aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest.
I guess they can take some solace in the fact that this was a close game, James. The losing streak continues, but they're getting better.
But can you find those consolation prizes? It's hard to find that during a streak like this, isn't it?
There's really nothing you can do except try to play the next game and try to play it with confidence, but at least you can take something out of this.
And as we say goodbye tonight, we also say goodbye to the regular season. But knowing full well with all sorts of excitement, the playoffs are just around the corner. For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
Okay. So that sucked. That's okay. Okay, so let's get to the end of the season here. Let's see how the players did. So look, this guy, Mark Richardson, got 40 points. Look at this guy. He got 20 points. I mean, that's fourth minus 115, but like still, 21 points, 19 points. Like that's bottom six. That's fourth line production, basically. That's just like failure production, but that's whatever. Like, look at this Richardson guy though, 40 points, minus 145. But I mean, when you're the top defenseman, when you're the number one defenseman, and you're not even a number one defenseman, I mean, that's gonna fucking happen. And then the rest of them just like didn't do much. I mean, this guy had 22 assists, Stephen Lee. But other than that, yikes. 0 wins, 53 games. 1 win, 47 games. Oh, and it was a shutout. Like, what? How? How? Please tell me. That's just brutal, man. Okay, so you know what I really want to do? It's 11:20 p.m. where I am right now, so let's just sim all the way to after the playoffs to right before the draft, so we can see if anybody's developed thus far into anything different. Like that defenseman Richardson, I know he's like 30, 34 or something, but let's just see if he went up at all in overall. Tampa Bay wins the cup. So surprising. Okay, so oh wow, Vancouver jumped all the way from number 9 to number 1, and then we get number 2. Great Britain gets number 2, which isn't too bad. Better than what happened to frickin' Colorado and Ottawa the last few years. Wow. Vancouver jumped from 9 to 1. That luck only happens in this game though. That would never happen in real life. Vancouver would never have that type of luck. Okay. Let's see what happened. Oh, what? I don't care about these guys. Let's see, did anybody... Oh, Liam Kirk. Went up. I don't think he went up to. I think he was still a 62, but he went up 21 points. Angus Gray went up 10. That's not bad. He's 39 years old, so I mean, Myers went up 9. He's 36. He might retire though. I mean, we'll see. Goal 30-year-old goalie went up 1, or just 27-year-old goalie went up 1. Oh, Rutkiss. He went up 20. I say 20, he didn't go up 20 overall points, he went up 20 like attributes. 20 plus to his some of his attributes. These guys are prospects. I think this guy's also a prospect. So this guy went up 8 and he's 31. This guy went up 5. That's Lee, the other defenseman that got some points. Richardson, this guy put up points. He only went up 2. Where did he go up? Went up in offensive awareness and defensive awareness. Yeah, so nobody really went up anywhere, but we still have the whole draft to do, and sometimes that updates a little bit, and we have the whole summer to go through too, which will show us what happened, what the players might do too. So we will finish the stream right now. We'll pick it up again either tomorrow or another day this week. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye on my schedule. I'll update it for when I'll be doing the next stuff, because I still want to do redo a Calgary franchise, because that was an epic failure. I want to keep this one going to see if these guys retire or whatnot. And I still have the Enforcer, BeAPro. I still want to do Hut, so keep an eye on for what I've got coming. I might do another Spider-Man one this week too, so thank you for watching, and Make sure you follow me to get an alert when I do come online, and have a great rest of your night. And if you don't come on, if I don't see you later during the day, have a good day tomorrow, and take care.